Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Sid Meier's Civilization 5. And just before we kick off the episode, I want to say a quick sorry if there's a lot of loud noises around. My window is broken, will not shut for whatever reason, so if there's loud traffic sounds, I apologise. There's literally nothing I can do. But let's get into the video. Continue your journey here. Alright, so we left off last time. What were we working on? The monument. So we got one more turn left on the monument. We've got our workers here working on a farm, a wheat farm nonetheless. So that's good resources for our town. And we can move our warriors. So I'm going to continue them. I'm going to press up this way, next to Almaty, and you can see we've found the sea now. So I'm assuming we're on a sort of a continent type of thing. So what I can gather, because there's sea on the north and south of our town, so a lot of boats could come into play in the later eras of the game here for sure. They're a really good way of taking towns and cities and all of that good nature. Also very good for defending as well. They're very powerful, so that's what I'm going to hope to do in the later stages of the game. Anyway, we can adopt a new social policy. Now then,
I have some information.
What they do is they give you a boost for certain things, and depending on how you want to go about building and playing the game, adopting the certain policies will benefit you. So for example here, if I adopt this one, then the rate of border expansion in the capital increases dramatically. So that's good to start with. Liberty is also a good one for expansion quickly. What do we get for completing that? Not too bad, not too bad. Honor's also a decent one to go for, but I think that's one to go for a little bit later on. This is really good for if you're taking over loads and loads of towns, because along the way you can unlock things which, for having defensive buildings in your towns, you'll get happiness. So by doing that, that's a good way of increasing your happiness, therefore increasing your performance, your efficiency. So that's one for later on, I think. I like going for tradition early on, so we're going to adopt the tradition, and now you can see this is now greyed out. It's not just a lock symbol. That means that when we get our next one, which will be fairly soon, considering the rate of rate of culture per turn we have 6 currently, and need 25 for the next one. We can adopt one of these, and I can either get aristocracy, which I don't know if I'll go for that one straight away. Legalism, I do like that one early on, because that basically means that in my next 4 towns I do, I'll get the monument straight away. And as I've already explained in the previous episode, I do like going for that. So that could be one I go for. This one's kind of meh. I'd probably go for that at the end of tradition. I would get everything else on it first. What I might also do instead then, when I get the next social policy, is just unlock liberty and see how we do with that. But that's that. We can now choose our production, and we're going to go with the granary, because we've got the wheat, we've got deer. I need trapping for that, but it doesn't matter. Granary is going to be a very good thing to go for. Now, these units here, they've finished building. So what we can do, can we build a plantation there? We need the calendar for that. I can't remember if I was working on the calendar. Let's have a look. I am indeed. Alright, so in 8 turns, we'll be able to build a plantation over there, and another one there. That's good. That's good indeed. But for now, we're going to set up a farm, I think. Alright, I need trapping for that as well. Okay, so we'll do that, and units, combat units, we'll just move them along to the left of our town and discover what's around that area. See if we can find anything of interest over in that direction. Alright, so let's keep them moving along here. Oh, St. Petersburg. Hello there. Ah, St. Petersburg has gold next to it. That's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Alright, so this is where Russia is stationed then, the whole civilization of Russia. So that's pretty neat. We know where they're at now. So I'm gonna continue them around back down this way and see what's in this area. It's probably a little bit more of Russia. Russia's expanded really quickly because you can see there they've got 1 and 2 towns already. And from the corner of my eye I spotted this, which is the Aztecs. That's the Aztec region. So I'm assuming, unless we've already met them, there we go, we've met them now, the Aztecs. Very nice. Right, I don't really want to get into an argument with them early on. They're very powerful in the early game. Late game, they're pretty average, just like any other civilization, but they thrive very early on in the game because their combat units are much better equipped for this sort of thing. They also move through the forests a lot quicker. Alright, so we can adopt our new policy here. Now, I said I was going to unlock Liberty, which could be a good thing to do. What are our other options? 15% production, when building wonders. That actually, once we start building wonders, that's definitely something I'm going to go for. You know what? In 4 moves, we're going to be able to start building the Stonehenge, and I do definitely want to start building the Stonehenge. So we're gonna get this, and that'll give us an increase on our rate of building the Stonehenge and other types of wonders. So I'm definitely going to invest in that. So it's 4 turns until I can start building it, due to finishing the research. 5 turns until we finish the granary. So in 5 turns time, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to start building those wonders in nice and early. They give you such good benefits early on in the game. Alright, so there's, as you can see, there's a total of 8 civilizations going on, and we've met 3 of them. 2 of which I have played against before, the Russians and the Aztecs. Not played against Genghis Khan before, so it should be interesting. And I'm also excited to see what the other 4 we have not met are. So when we eventually do get to meet those jolly good people, that will be very nice. We'll know what we're up against. Another barbarian camp. We do need to try and take that out at some point. I don't know if we've discovered one already. Probably not. That's probably the first one. The problem is, it's very difficult for my units just to go in on them, because they're in their own base. They have a defense bonus from being on their own lands. It's very difficult to just go in and take them. Right, so I guess the best thing to do is just carry on building farmland for now. That's all I can build with the current units I have, so we'll just keep them doing that. Increase the food rate in our town. That is my plan. Okay, so there's a nice big open flat area there. And then next time I'm going to head them down south a little bit. Just, you know, scout out what's good. What's going on. Alright, so that's, I'm assuming, is the area of Genghis Khan. I can't see what else it would be. So, yeah, we've uncovered not a massive amount, but we've uncovered a fairly decent amount of land for now, considering how early in the game we are, and also considering that we're not using the scouts. We're just using the basic fighting units. So we're doing well. All right, what's this here? Right, yeah, okay, plantations. Yep, that means now, when our workers are done with the farm, we can build on the dyes and we can build on the wine. In fact, we've got 2, so that's good. We're definitely going to do that. And it will just increase the happiness of the town as well. Because the town will demand resources every now and again, so just making sure you have them is good. That's pretty much all there is to that. Right, so the technology tree. What can we build? Archery would give us the arch unit. It's decent. I'm not gonna go for sailing just yet. I think that's a while away, especially considering we've got no real use for the naval units at the moment. If I did build another town, I did say I'd build one up by, where is it? There was a wonder, wasn't there, around here? There it is, Old Faithful. I'm considering building one up there, preferably before Russia gets a town down there. So that's something I'm considering. I also wouldn't mind having one on this coast as well. Although there's not a massive amount of resources there. An area here would be better, like around this area would be better. But again, that's all for future. Oh, trapping. Trapping is what I wanted to do because we need trapping for the deers there, as you can see. So that's what we're gonna head for. Right, so we moved down this way, and we found the capital of Genghis Khan's place, his civilization, his empire, as it were.
We have no combat units defending our territory.
We have no military units defending our territory. That's okay. I'm not expecting an attack right now. If someone does want to come and have a crack at the town, then the town can defend itself. And for ish, I guess, can sort of defend itself. It's got a defense of 9, so better than St. Petersburg, I guess. And my military units aren't that far away anyway, so. Right, we've got the Ragusan warriors over there, just chilling. Right, Stonehenge is going to take 20 turns, but it would give us +6 culture. That would double our current culture rate per turn, and I really like building culture buildings in my cities. I don't know, I feel like I get a lot from it, so that's how I like to do it. That's how I'm going to continue to do things. And seeing as our empire is pretty much based on constructing wonders and all of that, I think that's how we're going to go about it. Now, I'm tempted to have a crack at this barbarian camp, but I don't know how well it's going to go down. So, I don't know. We'll see on the next turn what sort of damage we can do from it. Right, so our town has grown in size. That means that there's an extra citizen. Therefore, another tile shall be worked on. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So all those 4 tiles will be worked on at the minute. And if I build on there, they won't necessarily be worked on until we've got 5 citizens. And in 6 turns, the border will grow in any one of these purpley pink squares, I guess. I mean, I can buy a tile, but it's fairly costly, so I'm going to hold off for that. Also, what I do need to do, once I've got trapping, what I do need to do is put down some markets, because that will really boost our gold per turn. You can see we're only on a 4 right now per turn, which isn't a lot. Minor defeat. I'm not so sure I want to go in on that barbarian camp. What I might wait to do is see if they walk out of the territory. Because if they do that, I think we're sorted. I think then we can go in, because they will no longer have their defense territory modifier, which is pretty handy. Alright, so the workers are free to do whatever now. We can build a plantation there, or on the wine. Well, we have to wait until next time because they're not got the moves just yet. Oh look, you can see the the start of the construction of Stonehenge. I beg your pardon there. And once that's done, I guess that's where it's going to be placed. So that's pretty cool. Another 15 turns it will take for that. So not a massive amount of time. We are getting there, slowly but surely. Oh, would you look at that? Another policy down. We are flying through these. Right, what can we do? Free culture building your first 4 cities. What do I get for adopting it? 1 culture in every city. 25% combat bonus versus barbarians. Ah. We might adopt this then and see if we can't have a crack at the town from it. Right, so we're going to construct a plantation on the dyes field. That's good. That's nice and... Alright, so you can see on their side they've got the 25% terrain modifier and 50% fortification bonus. I think if they didn't have the fortification bonus we could win. So we're gonna just wander around the area and see what they think of it. And the second they pop out, we're gonna have a crack at them. So I'm gonna perhaps keep them around this area for now, just to see what happens.
I have some information that may be of use.
We're gonna see what happens. Let's give them a defense bonus like that. Let's see if the barbarians will strike. If they do, they'll get the damage in first, but I reckon we could take them, depending on whether they're outside of their territory. They've decided, unfortunately, to stick with staying in their encampment. So I guess for now we're just going to leave them alone. Once they decide to man up, that's when we'll take them. Because I am not willing to go into their camp just yet. That's not my plan or my intention. Alrighty then, so you can see now that the plantation is starting to be built. Ooh, trapping finished. That's good. That's very good indeed. That should now have connected the deer to our town, which is very good because we did place the city on top of the deer encampment. So that means we shouldn't have to work on that tile. It's just automatically done. So that's nice. We've got some more luxury resources that way, I guess, and we'll leave the workers to do their thing. We're just gonna, I guess, explore to the right side of Quebec City, see if we can find anything down there. And in ways of research, I guess we'll just go for archery, so we can try and spawn in a ranged unit. They're always very helpful, and they're actually very good at taking out barbarian camps, so I do want to have a go at that. And as I said, just moving the soldiers down this way. What's this? I think there's a Russian pikeman. Spearmen. Okay, Russian spearmen. I very much doubt they're gonna do anything threatening. I mean, if they did, I reckon I could probably take them just based on the fact that they'd be on my land, so I can attack them from the town as well as with my unit. So we'll see. But as I suspected, they're not posing any threat right now, which is great. Right, so again, my town is growing. So now it's a size of 5, so it's keeping up there with Genghis Khan, and we're ahead of the Aztecs and the Russians for now for our capital. Bear in mind that Russia do have a second town on the go, and we do not. Alright, so another barbarian camp is here. I don't know if they're gonna try and go on me. Right, so we've unlocked archery. We can now spawn in arched units if we wanted to. Okay, so the plantation's set up, that's good. We're gonna move them around and set up another one on the wine, because wine is so divine. Now, maybe in a little spot of bother here. There's a lot of barbarian units lying around, and I'm not too pleased about it. We're just gonna go in on these archers and see what we can do. I don't think we're gonna kill them. They'll have 1 or 2 remaining. Yeah, as I suspected, it's fine. Smart attack. Clever move. Thank you very much, game, for telling me Though I did a smart attack. Right, so we should be fine unless these barbarians decide to come out of their little shell, as it were, and try and go for me. Right, so we can construct a wine, that's good. And we're going to get the decisive victory here. Alright, so we've, oh! Natural Wonder, El Dorado. Oh, now that looks really nice. Okay, so happiness is increased. We have 4 more natural wonders to find. Okay, so we found El Dorado over there. We've also found the Old Faithful. That's pretty cool. I'm definitely down for trying to take Quebec sometime in the near future, because then we would have a natural wonder in our town. Look at... Oh man, look at the culture it gives. I want in on that for sure. Man, oh man, do I want in on that. Right then. So, unit promotion. I guess we'll just instant heal them. What happens if we try and go in? We get a minor victory. Let's go. Let's just do it. I don't care. We'll slightly win. No, we did not. Why you lied to me, game? Right, so if those barbarians go on us, I reckon we're gonna lose that unit. But in the good news, Stonehenge is built. Look at that, 12 culture per turn. I think then we're gonna switch our focus onto archers and get that unit going. And we can, I guess we'll just move this unit back, just to save them. For now, fortify them, heal them up once they're back in town. But now Stonehenge is finished, you can see it there, looking mighty fine. I am going to have to end this episode. So thank you very much for watching. If you did like this episode, then please leave a like, comment, subscribe, and leave any feedback to help me in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and take care.